Hello guys, welcome back to Riders Cave channel. Today we will see this 2024 Honda CB750 Hornet. Actually, I have ridden this bike for 2 weeks, and then after careful consideration I did bought one for myself. It is a beautiful bike. The key specification of this bike is 755cc liquid cooled 4-valve parallel twin cylinder. It produces a power of 68 kilowatts at 9500 rpm, which is about 90 bhp power, and it has a maximum torque about 75 newton meter at 7250 rpm. It is a 6-speed manual. Clutch type is you have wet multi-disc hydraulic assist and slipper clutch. So the front suspension, it comes with 41 mm Showa separate function Big Piston inverted forks, which has 130 mm wheel travel. And the rear suspension, you have ProLink swing arm monoshock preload 5-way adjustments with 150 wheel travel. And the front brakes, it is 296 mm twin disc Nissin 4-piston radial caliper, ABS equipped. And the rear 240 mm single disc 1-piston caliper, ABS equipped as well. Now the tire size at the front is 120 by 70 and 17 inch, and the rear 160 by 60 17 inch. It has a curb weight of 190 kilograms. And it has a seat height of 795 mm, which actually suits most riders from 5 feet 5 inch onwards. Anybody lower than that might struggle a little bit, but it is very accessible. It has a tank capacity of 15.2 liters. The dash comes with 5-inch TFT display with 4 modes. It has a Bluetooth connectivity with Honda RoadSync app. It comes with 4 color combinations. Now this one here is pearl grey white with metallic red frame. You also have graphite black with metallic red frame, and you also get 2 other colors for 2024 model, which is matte grey metallic and matte goldfinch yellow. The price starting from $12,099 onwards. Please note, this bike is not for learners. It is not legal in Australia. Only full license holders can hold this bike. I have done some modes on this bike. Like you can see, I got the windshield and also the front spoilers, and I got wheel stripes done, and also the new exhaust from Scorpion Red Power. I'll show you in a minute how it sounds. And all these are done by a authorized Honda dealer in Australia, which costed me additionally $1,500 on top of it to have these modes done. I also have a tails ID. So I'm not gonna do a video on the TFT yet, Today we will see the ride quality and what all this bike has to offer. So far I've only done 368 kilometers in these 2 weeks. The mileage on this bike is pretty decent. It gives you around 23 to 26 kilometers per liter, which is roughly about 350 to 375 kilometers for a full tank. It is a 750cc. It's definitely a good mileage for this bike. Now let me show you how it sounds, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the sound. It sounds really great with the Scorpion red power exhaust. It comes with Michelin tires, which is really grippy. I like these tires on this Honda CB750 Hornet. In terms of ride quality, this bike is really very smooth. I don't think it needs a quick shifter. It actually works better without the quick shifter. So it does have 4 rider modes: Sports, Standard and Rain mode. And the user mode is very customizable. Like, you can set up to whatever you want to do with the bike, like how smooth, how fast, how... I will do a separate video on the TFT for you guys to see, because I don't want to have a long video just because of the TFT. Please note that this bike is not a learner's legal in Australia. Only full license people can obtain this bike. So cost to maintain this bike, guys, for registration in Australia, it takes you about $240 per year and $582 for compulsory third-party insurance for a year. And if you want to have your own comprehensive insurance on these bikes, yes, I do recommend that, which will cost you about $45 to $47. But all these costs also depends on the rider's history, as I mentioned in my previous videos as well, and it may differ to different countries and whatever laws they have with the transport. So it's always a good idea to do your own research before purchasing. But other than that, it has spot on brakes for the front and back. The clutch is super smooth. It sounds great. And this windshield at the front helps with the wind. As I grow older with this bike, I will definitely have an ownership review, but today we just having a look about who can ride this bike, to whom it can be very much suitable, whether you should consider buying one of these or not. So we will discuss that kind of things in this video. So who can buy this bike? So it's definitely not for people who are learning or just obtaining their license, because this is only for people who have their full license in Australia. Again, you need to verify this with different countries and their laws. It might be different with different countries. Absolutely anyone who has a full license and they already been on a very bigger bikes like 1000 cc's and over, and they're over it and can't cope with the budget and stuff, I would definitely recommend this bike. Even though it's 750cc parallel twin, it has plenty of power and punch. You can go with confidence on open roads. There's no issue whatsoever. And the service cost on this one is really cheap considering its weight and ratio. It's only $250 for a year of service. So the first service due at 1000 kilometers or 1 month, and thereafter every 12,000 kilometers or 12 months, which would only cost you about $250, which is basic service, changing oil, checking everything, oil levels, filling up, that kind of stuff. But the major service also is not much. It's about $350 to $600 depending on what you have consumed. So this bike is really ideal for experienced riders who just want to commute for the short distances and occasional long distances. It won't hurt. The seat is really comfortable. It's wide. However, saying that, the con to it is the pillion seat is a bit, I think, inconvenient. I'm mostly a solo rider, so I don't have an issue, but people with pillion riders, I think you should consider buying a good pillion seat. And also it doesn't come with a grab rail at the back, so if you're taking a pillion, I would definitely recommend you to take a grab rail. Other than that, yeah, it has a good bright TFT 5-inch TFT display which shows me the gear indicator and the speedometer, and you can customize this as well. There's no issue. So I haven't connected the Honda's RoadSync app with my phone yet. The bike is fairly new and I'm still exploring the display. To me, most important thing is how it rides, the quality of the bike and the visibility. So if you would like to improve the performance and comfortability for the long run, I would suggest you to change the good exhaust with the authorized dealer, and also the rear shock absorbers. Otherwise, if you're doing just occasional touring, long distance touring like me, then you should be fine. There are a lot of bikes in the market at this moment. You got Suzuki GSX 8S, you got Yamaha MT-09. Don't get me wrong, they're all good bikes, but it comes to suitability, what suits you, and also budget. If you can afford, yeah, why not? Considering what Honda has offered for the price, 12,099, it is a good value for money. This bike has everything you needed, and I would say it has everything not needed as well. It has 4 rider modes, traction control standard, ABS standard, dual channel ABS at the front, the clutch is so smooth. I can't believe this is so good. The gear shift is so smooth as well. I don't even feel it. It's like a butter. So in terms of a warranty, guys, Honda is really good with the warranty. It, like any other bike company, it also provides you 2-year 24 months unlimited kilometer warranty. Again, if you're buying aftermarket parts or anything, please, I suggest go with the Honda dealer that you purchase with, because what they will do is they will include those parts in the contract, because they will be opening all the nuts, bolts and everything to do, so it will be covered by the Honda. But if you have done by yourself after purchase without their consent, then there is a risk of again having your contract being void, because you haven't informed them for aftermarket parts. I have informed you guys in my previous videos that it's always better to go with a authorized dealer whenever you make changes. And what Honda is also offering is, if you want to do your comprehensive insurance with them, you will be actually covered for your accessories and parts on the bike for extended period for a small price. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Much appreciated for your patience. Please hit the bell icon, like, subscribe, comment and share my video, guys. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video soon.